I do need to be wary if the Cucks are gonna, or not the Cucks, but the Kurati are gonna be view this action of mine as negatively. Because I don't think I want to get on their bad side. Ooh my god. I just got titanium armor. Not that I think I'll utilize it, to be fair, but it's good to have access to that. So, let's see, they want my tech. You know what I say? Screw them. Yeah, we got a Corvette. It's only a single Corvette, but with considering my Explorer frigate has no weaponry, it is kind of pointless to go about doing that. And now I'm forced to kind of have to... Oh, he ran away, never mind. So I'm not going to be able to defend that planet. But I do have ground troops, so they can ward off any ground forces they send, because it looks like there's only one freighter. So I think there's no risk at all. So I'll be trying though. Yeah, one transport, so that should only be 4 troops. And I'll be able to destroy their fleet quickly. Yep. I don't think I need to explain what's going to happen here. Although, past experience has showed me not to rely on the goddamn auto feature, or auto resolve. So what do they have, since I didn't check? Standard frontline fighter, we got a brawler, meleer, meleer. So 2 fighters. And yeah, I'm getting a bit of a frame drop here, which is really annoying. Not really the best optimization. Although, probably isn't going to be as noticeable when it uploads 30 frames. Whoops, and I misclicked there, go figure. Get the shield up. I'll get to attack them in a moment. Yeah, there is definitely a bit of a noticeable frame drop. And it is affecting my ability to properly control these guys. Alright, so the shields will be able to hold for another round. So, oh, he's too close. Actually, why am I even trying with my front units? I should be attacking with the back row, since they don't have as many targets to shoot at. Because, yeah, I can shoot this infantry right here. Oh, wait, I don't even want to shoot the meleer. I just want to two-shot these guys. See? Look how nice that is. Don't even know what hit him. And then I can easily finish off this one here with my superior firepower. Breach into their armor and even do a little bit of extra. So that smart link is paying off nicely. I really gotta see if that works with the fusion carbine by doing that infested transport mission. Because if that gives me a flat +6 damage for each shot, that would be insane. That would be almost overpowered in some senses, I think. At least against base infantry. Can't really comment so much against the battle armor. The heavy walkers, whatever it's called again, I can't remember. So this is going to be nice and easy. I don't even think I needed to move my entire fleet over here. I could have just kept on going with a second fleet, so that may have been a little sloppy there on my part. But my concern really is just to destroy their entire fleet. Make it so they can't function at all. Especially with only 2 cruisers. So full power the engines. I want the cruiser to get there as quickly as possible. Especially since their mass drivers are attacking me. I'll have my consorts take out that one Corvette, which is already not a threat because his engines have been taken out. Because that one's not even shielded. So that's not a threat either. And now it's completely immobile, so oops. Let me just change this around, damn it. Again, when I update these ships, I'm going to have to change the firing patterns. because their main weaponry isn't even on the front. Let's just help get a little bit of burst damage there and be able to fire on all angles, really. So there. That's 2 of the cruisers gone, nice and easy. And the final barrage to finish them off. I think it's safe to say we know who the true victors are of this war. It was definitely rough for a bit, but after taking out that heavy cruiser fleet of theirs that was unguarded, that really snowballed for me, I think. Especially with how little losses I suffer as a result. Because I think with any of their corvettes and frigates there, I probably would have lost that. Or at least have took such heavy losses that I wouldn't have been able to push out. I would have to rebuild heavily. Yeah, I think it's safe to say I need to go over to Ratziger. So that way, because they look like they're trying to open up for a flank, which I don't want to do. But let me do this properly. I'm going to leave 1 cruiser and my 2 frigates and head them up north. Up to defend Zeta and to take control of that system there. And that will leave the 1 over there, which I'm assuming they have colonized as well. And any other ships that are left, we should be able to take care of easily here. But just to be safe, let me at least have my scout ship give some early warning. Now that just looks weird, doesn't it, on the map? Oh, come to think of it, all my systems are kind of not building. I have been neglecting them. So Asteroid Belt's just built their biodomes or biospheres. Can I do that? Nope. I should start getting this going. I've been neglecting production some. So citizens there. Then I can build orbital habitat and get 2 more citizens for my homeworld. Use this belt, obviously build 2 citizens. And I can keep going with my production. I'll have to get the planetary supercomputers at some point too. Because that's going to start bonusing or impacting me quite significantly there once I get them all going. Oh, and damn it, I haven't been paying attention to my credits. That is a huge flaw on my part. Because all these worlds are costing me. So trade or tax is going to have to go back up. So what do I have going? Citizens should easily help with my profit sum. I have spaceports. Yeah, those aren't really being built, so that doesn't matter too much. Citizens and spaceports and additional production. How many in my 10 turns, so which planet was this? Damn it, I'm doing that again. So this is Ratfield. This should be my first world that I colonize. So let's see, biospheres of maintenance. I would love to build more, but I need more profits, and there's no other profits I can get from this world. And I can only get 2 credits from there, I think, if I were to go for trade goods. Nope, that actually covered it. Let's see, production trade allows goods. Allows you to convert production to billion BC at a rate of 10 production per BC. Alright, minimum 1 BC per turn. However, this rate is improved by production per billion credit for each foreign trade route you have. Okay. So the more trade trees I have, the more beneficial it is. That's actually good to know. Because the Riley, I can have trade going, because, let's see. We'll see how my tolerance is. I have plenty of tolerance, so I can have medium trades going. At really no consequence, and that will help with relations some. And I want to get trade going with these other races too. And I have crap ton of freighters not being utilized, so that will help a lot. So why the hell not? Well, aside from the fact I have no tolerance, that might be a reason why. Yeah, karate will have to wait a little bit. And did I just trade with the humans? Yeah, I did, but I should have enough tolerance. Maybe not for a medium, but I have enough tolerance for a small one. So that will do just fine. Huh. My, he seems to not give a damn, doesn't he? At least that's how the text implies. He seems like he's distracted with other work. So, and do I want to trade with the quarter scene? They're like my biggest threat. Don't know if I want to do that just yet. Because they do have a big region there. The karate have a... Yeah, the karate is a little bit comparable there. It is smaller though. And mine is building up nicely to where I can at least compete. Once I get everything all stabilized and these worlds that I've been conquering actually can be put to use. So Dieter B is building his automatic rover so far. Lewis belt I want to colonize at some point. Again, I need to be careful about pissing everyone off. And how is approval looking? They are slowly but surely getting over the fact they're being conquered. The downside though, base approval, all the base approval will be gone completely. Yeah. So there may be no way I can get them working for me until I get something to deal with that overcrowding. So I need to build up credits or some other way to build up happiness. So I have the Fiara net. I'm gonna have to work towards that colonial police to help as well. Because I need these guys working. Otherwise these worlds are probably just gonna cost me resources. Actually, let me check again. I want to be sure. I want to know the exact value. Lewis 2, what does that cost me? Oh, it's actually giving me resources so far. So, a lot of that penalty was just due to the fact that they are getting over the fact they're being conquered. So maybe in a couple more turns, they'll start benefiting me. I'll just have to keep an eye on it. And I'll have to check that wormhole, but I think I already know where it's going. There's no question about it. So sick bay is researched. Oh, and from what I understand there, from what I quickly skimmed through, that also boosts XP of ships, which is kind of convenient. Not a big deal with these current ships anyway. So, but it will be good nonetheless. So I only got one infantry made, so I need to fix that because I don't care about the melee. And of course the volcanic world, so they kind of need the Molo farm and they are not happy as per usual. Oops, actually I forgot to take my troops up. So launch those, get them in the fleet. Of course, go figure, they're not on the proper fleet. So let me get my exploration frigate here to start checking that wormhole. And I'll conquer the Cetus 3. So I think it's now time to start working on the colonial police. Ooh, payload density. That's for rockets, missiles, and torpedoes, so that might be an idea to use for the photon torpedoes, maybe? If it even counts as a missile, that's the thing. I'll have to look into that at some point to be sure before I invest resources or tech into that. Oh my, those poor guys, they're suffering from starvation right now. So let me save them from their suffering then. I think it's only fair. And then this war will finally be over. With them, well, they'll probably have one planet left and they'll be completely conquered. I don't even know why I'm organizing my ships. It's almost habit at this point. Considering this is only a star base, and I do want to keep my consorts safe. And it looks like the missiles are going after him anyway, so just dance around the missiles and shoot them down, ideally. Since that's one good use of them. Since they have drawn off some of the fire otherwise. Now the frigates are going to start taking heavy damage, and especially that one there. Oh, both of them are taking heavy damage, so... let's be careful there, shall we? Because these star bases could still do a bit of damage. Yeah, they both lost their shields already. And the consort should contribute to the damage. Maybe I didn't think this through quite that well. And at least the consorts are shooting down the missiles now, at least, now that they're close enough. But I am going to get the starbase. I think that's safe to say. I just want to minimize the damage as much as I can. There we go. All of it was just shield damage, with a risk of really losing the frigates at least, because if they hit me in the rear there at that one point, because the frigates are completely unarmored in the backside, so that would have killed them really fast. So I do need to be careful there. I could have easily lost my frigates from that. Starbase, don't underestimate them. I've learned the hard way. So I thought my troop transports were on the way over. I guess not. So let's have I'll just have them rendezvous there. So they are moving up to their last area. I'm pretty certain that's a colonized world then. So let me save them from having to use their transport ships then. What the hell? Oh my god. Oh my god, that's embarrassing. I just ran out of fuel. So how much fuel does this thing have total? Oh, it doesn't want to even tell me. Okay, so there's a change of plan, guys. We're gonna have to fight the cucks a little bit longer. At least this one can be a threat. Oh, seriously? Healing my troops didn't do any permanent healing apparently, which is interesting. That is not what I expected at all when I decided to heal them. So this did not go the way I would have liked. But nonetheless, this should be no issue. But with 6 of them, they could breach my shield wall there. So I gotta be prepared for that. Although they are getting scattered a little bit, so that might not be too big of a deal. Alright, back row will fire first. We already know how this is gonna work out. Get to take out 2 of them relatively easily. Oops, I misclicked there and that messed things up. That one had the smart link too, so that was pretty good. So it's gonna really kill them for next round. Safe to say, can't shoot anything else, so I'm gonna have to work quickly here, since they just broke through that wall. What can I shoot? Oh, I think I want to keep some movement available for them, so that way I can dance behind this other shield. So we're gonna readjust our troops, because there's not really much to shoot at anyway. Nope, I don't think I want to shoot him there. But I can finish him off with that at least, so I can 2-shot this ranger. Oh, that's not armored. Oh, that didn't have smart link, that's my bad. And this last one here has a laser as well, so I need to be careful of him. So I'm not going to commit to this. We're just going to reshuffle everything. Although I probably should let these ones with no health die, because they're kind of fragile as hell already. Eh, well, doesn't matter. We pretty much win this now. How many Texas do I need to move? One more. So that gives me 2 shots here. And one more from this guy to finish him off. Nice, flawless, and easy. The first time I actually took damage there, so once they start having good gains smart enough to actually attack me or defend with a large amount of ground troops or even with the battle armor, things will change drastically, so I should not get too comfortable if I were to be perfectly honest. And I got neurotoxic bombs, which I don't think I care too much about, but it is something I will need to consider as well because of what I just said, because the cucks are not a threat anymore, but the Cordrasine Collective, when its things start to get hostile, they're going to have the tech and they're going to have the battle armor available, I'm pretty certain. Actually, let me have a look. Oh, I keep hitting the wrong buttons. Yeah, the mech factory. They're probably going to have the mechs and they're going to be a huge threat. So, and I don't think I had really any experience with those mechs, so things will change a bit when I have to deal with them, or even any of the other races later on down the road.